Hey, I'm Dan Hayden with Caldwell Banker, and we're going to take a look at the open houses coming up this weekend for the neighborhoods that make up the Penn Delco School District. I want to get started this week. We've got two on Saturday, but before we get to those, I want to help some four-legged friends in need find homes too. Rags to Riches Rescue in Aston is going to be having an adoption event at the PetSmart in Brookhaven. They're going to be there from 11 to 3. That's this Saturday. I have the wrong date on my calendar, or my script here. It's not the 2nd, it's the 9th, I believe, right? Yes, tomorrow's the 9th. God help me. Okay, so if you can, check out the PetSmart, see if there's anybody, if you've got room in your home for a pet. Check them out. Of course, if you do have a lease and there is a no pet requirement in the lease, be careful. It could cause problems with your landlord. So, check first. If you're not sure, refer back to your lease. Okay, so here we go for open houses on Saturday. We're going to start off with a home available in my neighborhood, 41 Penn's Court. They're going to be there from 12 to 2. It's a 1,400 square foot townhouse. It's in the back of the development. Northlee's only, got the cul-de-sac there, so they're at the back of the cul-de-sac. The back's to a nice, tranquil, wooded area. And it's the construction in this neighborhood is kind of cool. It's all steel joists. So all your interior walls are non-load bearing. You can do whatever you want. As they come up, you see different styles, but this one's got a nice open floor plan. No basement on this one though. These three at the top of the cul-de-sac are right on top of what I'm told to be is a mound of granite. Not a geologist, I'm taking their word for it. But there's no basements. Those three are on slab. But it's a beautiful spot in a quiet neighborhood. Check it out. Again, that's going to be Saturday. What do we got? 12 to 2. Okay, and then we're going to roll over to the only other one on Saturday. That's 20 Snyder Ln, 12 to 2. It's only been on the market for a couple of weeks. So this is its first open house. It's a 1,700 square foot bi-level, 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Looks to be well priced for the condition. And it's again, nice quiet area there in Aston. There's not a lot of cut through going on through there. It really doesn't get you anywhere that around traffic or anything like that. So that works out great. Again, everything, all the listings, the links, the pictures, the detailed descriptions are all below in the description. Now we're going into Sunday. Remember, the Eagles have the 4 o'clock game this week. So if you're not tailgating, you'll be home in time for the game for most of these. We're going to start out on what do we got? 4340 Aston Mills Road. This one was just reduced. They're asking just reduce another $5,000. They're only on the market a month, so they seem to be pretty motivated. It's a 1,400 square foot twin, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. The pictures show how well cared for it is. The home's nearly 200 years old, and from looking at the photos, you really can't tell. It's got a nice deck, plenty of yard space. This one is owned by the listing agent, so scroll down in the description to the Pennsylvania Consumer Notice and see, maybe buyer agency would be a good idea for this one. But check it out, see what you think. If you have any questions, always reach out. I'm happy to help, whether you want to work with me or just pick my brain for free info. I'm here. And then, okay, so that one's there. All right, so continuing on Sunday, we've got 125 KNOLLWOOD Court. That'll be open from 1 to 3. This one's a Caldwell Banker listing. It's a nice 1,600 square foot end unit. We've seen it a couple of times now. It's got a great open floor plan. There are a ton of photos in the to scroll through if you click the link below. And if you do stop by, tell Danielle Cornelius or one of her teammates that Dan says hi. Okay, so that's a nice one. And then we are running over to 18 Millridge. Millridge, if you haven't seen them before, is a giant, these are giant colonials, your typical, 4,000 square foot home. Where do I lose my description here? Okay, sorry. It's huge. Yeah, you got to check out the pictures. I can't give it enough due with my rambling here. You check out the pictures on this one. It's gorgeous. There is one thing I wanted to point out to you though, that this one, the record taxes show, or excuse me, the acreage shows is 21 acres. There's obviously a mistake there. I'm not sure if it's county level or wherever, but it shows every home on that side of the street in the same tax parcel. Obviously, that's not correct, but we'll get that squared. I'm sure that'll get squared away. It's probably just a data entry error somewhere along the way. Don't let that deter you. Okay, and then we're going to head to 55 Norman. We've seen this one like 3 weekends in a row now. It is just completely different from every other home in that neighborhood. It's got that massive addition on the back. So if you've kind of written off that neighborhood because the homes of that style don't suit your needs, don't overlook this one. It's much bigger than the rest of them. And again, Norman is 1 to 3. And then now we're going to move on to the only listing in Brookhaven that's open this weekend. That's 112 Upland Road. They're there till 2 to 4, so they'll take you right up to kickoff. We've seen this one a few times as well. It's a 1,400 square foot cape, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Really well done flip that is in Brookhaven Borough. I got a lot of questions about this the last time I had it up for some reason. I know the Upland's kind of on the edge of Brookhaven, but it's in Brookhaven Borough, not Parkside. And check this one out. It is being sold by a relative of the homeowner. The listing agent is related to the seller. So again, check out the consumer notice. I'm always happy to represent you as your buyer's agent. That's part of why I do these videos. So if you have any questions about how that works after you've checked out the link below, I'm happy to help. Just let me know, what I can clarify for you, or if you have a process question or just kind of want to get an overview of how the home buying process works in general. Maybe you haven't done it before, or maybe it's been a while since you've done it. There's still folks out there who haven't bought a home since buyer agency's been a thing since the early 2000s. So take your time. Always do what's right for you. I'm happy to help. Just let me know what I can do. And if you know somebody, you or somebody you know is looking to move into Penn Delco, anywhere else in Delaware County, Chester County, and of course I'm also licensed in Delaware, I'm happy to help. Just let me know what I can do for you. Until next weekend, I'll see you then.